Hi there. In this video, we're going to look at the expansion of the binomial expression 2x minus 3y raised to the fourth power. Now recall from the tutorial that I'm going to get my coefficients from just a binomial expansion, but then I'm also going to get a contribution to the coefficients from raising these terms to the specific powers that they are supposed to have within the expansion. So let's just look at what we would have in terms of if we just had a pure pure a plus b quantity to the fourth power. Remember from that, we would have our 4 choose 0 times a to the fourth plus 4 choose 1 times a to the third b plus 4 choose 2 times a squared b squared plus 4 choose 3 times a b to the third, and then plus 4 choose 4 b to the fourth. Now the notation of our getting our coefficients, remember that is with the factorials. So our 4 choose 0 is 4 factorial over 0 factorial 4 factorial. For 4 choose 1, it's 4 factorial over 1 factorial 3 factorial. 4 choose 2 is 4 factorial over 2 factorial 2 factorial. Then 4 choose 3 is 4 factorial over 3 factorial 1 factorial. And then finally our 4 choose 4 is 4 factorial over 4 factorial 0 factorial, and then that variable b to the fourth. So I was writing the variable expressions in, not always saying them as I went. Right, then we want to simplify these factorial notations. So 4 factorial divided by 0 factorial, 4 factorial, we have common factor pairs of 4 factorials that are removed, leaving a factor of 1 in the numerator, and in the denominator, remember 0 factorial is equal to 1. So I just have 1 over 1, or 1 as a coefficient in front of the a to the fourth. So my first term is just going to be that a to the fourth. Then 4 factorial over 1 factorial 3 factorial, we write that as 4 times 3 factorial over 1 factorial 3 factorial. The common factor of 3 factorials remove, and that 1 factorial is just 1, and so 4 divided by 1 is 4. And so I get a value of, let me write the next line down, a to the fourth plus 4 a to the third b plus, for the 4 factorial over 2 factorial 2 factorial, we have 4 times 3 times 2 factorial. One of the 2 factorials will leave as 2 factorial, and the other one will write as 2 times 1. And then that's times my a squared b squared. The 2 factorials will remove, and 2 is a common factor with a factor of 2 that's in 4 to leave a 2 in the numerator, so 2 times 3 up there gives me a 6. So 6 a squared b squared, and then plus 4 factorial over 3 factorial 1 factorial. I have 4 times 3 factorial over 3 factorial times 1, and that's times ab to the third. The 3 factorials remove, and 4 divided by 1 is 4. ab cubed. And then in the last term, 4 factorial over 4 factorials, remove as a common factor pair, leaving 1 in the numerator, and 0 factorial again is 1. 1 divided by 1 is 1, so I have 1b to the fourth. And we also saw how we could get this off of Pascal's triangle, but I wanted to also review looking at how to simplify using the combinations idea. Okay, now that's as if we didn't have our coefficients in front in our binomial. But with my first term being 2x, that's going to be where all the a's are sitting. So that's going to be raised to the fourth power, to the third power, to the second power, and to the first power there. Also, my second term is a negative 3y. So negative 3y is going where the b's are in the expression. So in each of these places, raised to the correct powers. So as I do this expansion, my 2x minus 3y to the fourth power is quantity 2x to the fourth plus 4 times that 2x to the third power times a negative 3y. So make sure you put that in parentheses so you don't get it confused and think it's a subtraction when it's a multiplication. Plus 6 times the quantity 2x squared times negative 3y squared plus 4 times the quantity 2x times my negative 3y to the third, and then plus in this last term my negative 3y to the power 4. Now some simplifications as we go. We have a product, and when we have a product raised to a power, each of the factors get the power. So it's 2 to the fourth x to the fourth plus 4 times 2 to the third x to the third times negative 3, put that in parentheses, and then times y, plus 6 times 2 to the second x to the second quantity negative 3 to the second y to the second plus 4 times 2 times x times negative 3 to the third y to the third, and then plus in our last term a negative 3 to the 4 power and then y to the power 4. Now you can rearrange the factors within the terms, so kind of look for your terms as you go so that you can see where your simplifications can be. So 2 to the fourth is 16, so I have 16x to the fourth in my first term. Now in my second term, I have 2 to the third power is 8. So I have 4 times 8 times negative 3. So that gives me a negative 96 x to the third y. And then in the next term, I have 6 times 2 to the second is 4. So I have 6 times 4 times negative 3 quantity, the second power is 9. So take 6 times 4 times 9, and I get plus 216 x squared y squared, and then plus 4 times 2 times negative 3 to the third power is a negative 27. So go 4 times 2 times negative 27, and you get, and I wrote that plus 2 soon, and you get a negative 216 x y to the third. And then finally, my last term, negative 3 to the fourth power is a positive 81. So I have plus 81 y to the fourth. And that is the binomial expansion for the quantity 2x minus 3y raised to the fourth power without actually having to go through all of the multiplications of that binomial times itself, times itself, times itself. Thank you for joining me.